I should probably move my sensor one. Alrighty. All ready to go. Just need to make sure everything's all set. Yes. Alright, we're gonna be doing 6-piece today. Except my hands are kind of cold, so I'm gonna have to warm up a bit. Dang it. Darn it. 4/100ths of a second off. Oops. Can I press back? Thanks. Easy. You know, it was easy. It only took like just a little bit. No problem. No problem at all. No problem. Totally the easiest record I've ever obtained in my life. Alright, I'm happy. Old record was 0.91. Now I got 0.83. Let's go. Oh. Alright, now 12-piece. I said 12-piece. I gotta get used to this, and this, and this, and this, and this. This, and this, and this, and this. Okay. No problem. No problem. Let's see, I would have done this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Oh, that could have been good, actually. Stupid 32-piece. That 12-piece, or 32-piece, sorry, gets me every time, swear to God. Oh no! Whoa. What? I gotta improve a second still. Oh, my lag? Still slow. Okay. Lag again. Ooh. That could have been potentially good. Oh man. I could use the excuse that my hands are still cold, but then again, I obtained a world record like a couple minutes ago. Guess all excuses. I guess it could just all be excuses in the mind of someone else. Darn you. Double darn you. Triple. felt better than that, actually. Okay. But, yeah, I'm not gonna be going for the 24 piece anymore. I have 640. I think that's a considerably good time. I highly doubt anyone's gonna beat it. And like I said before, if anyone's gonna beat it, it's gonna be me. Except I don't even think I'm gonna beat it. I'm already almost as fast as humanly possible. Whoops. Whoop. Dang it. That felt smooth, though. A lot of movements, but it felt really smooth. Ah, darn. I was close. Oops. I feel like I'm warmed up now. I feel pretty good. Okay, never mind. But on the main... Dang it. On the main part, I feel pretty good. Could've been good. But yeah, I feel warmed up-ish. I don't feel bad. It's Friday. Doing a Friday stream for you guys. Okay, after this next solve, I'm gonna get some water real quick. Next good attempt. And by that, I mean, like, what's good in my eyes. Under 3 seconds. Choke. Hard choke. Okay. Be right back. Alright. We're back. Let's continue. Continue for the grind of that possible 1 second time. Darn. I feel like every single time I sit up or get up and sit back down, I feel so much faster. Regardless if I'm faster or not, I just feel better. So well built. Oops. Oh? Oh? What? Come on. To get a record, I need good RNG. That was far. I'm actually surprised I was still able to make that. As quote-unquote of a good time as it was. I'm sorry if, like, my personality is kind of very dull right now. You know, today's Friday. Just relaxing. I actually just got, not just, but I got done with track practice earlier. I run endurance. I think we ran upwards of like 6 miles today. Good time. And I haven't ran that far in a while, so I'm kind of rusty. I'm very rusty. I almost pulled a leg because I wasn't being careful. I was just running way too hard. But then again, like, I really, compared to a lot of other people, I don't run that fast. like, whoops. I think my best mile time is mid 550s. Like, there's so many people who can run faster than that. Oh, it felt quick actually. But yeah, if anyone decides to show up in the stream, if you guys want, I'll take a quick break from this and play Super Mario Bros. Because, you know, who doesn't like themselves the good old Super Mario Bros? Whether that be the original I own, oh man, the original or the All Stars version, 1, 2, 3, or Lost Levels, which I only know how to beat the first game. Well, I guess I could beat the third game, but I wouldn't be good at it because I've never beaten it. The second time I've never. I don't know how to beat it. I could never get past World 6, actually. Lost Levels, I don't know. I don't know either. I've never beaten it. I've never actually seen it be beaten, like, on streams or YouTube or whatever. I've never actually seen it be beaten. Oops. Ugh. 505, disgusting. What? Okay, I thought I moved it to the side. It didn't seem like the twitching was that bad. Bad pattern. Dang it. Man. Come on, I got homework to do. Save me some time, game. Let me get that world record real quick, you know? I mean, to be fair, I already got that first one in like 3 minutes. To think, yesterday I grinded for like, well, a lot longer than 3 minutes. That's for sure. Okay. I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do this. Seems like this piece specifically is always scared. It's always either here or here. It's always in a corner. Never wants to be where it should be. Oh my god. Heavy lag right there. That was twitchy. Just a little bit. That was... Sometimes I wish I wasn't so good at this. I'm not trying to flex, but I'm just saying that sometimes I wish I wasn't so fast because, like, after I finish a puzzle, I can see things that normal people wouldn't see, like the potential, or like things that, oh my god, oh my, calm down, calm down, calm down. Or like after I build a puzzle, I can see things that have been built, and I'm like, dang it. Like, if only I had, like, built it differently. Sorry. Okay. Gakko no track で2回 lap で学校から出てパーキングラ行ってバイクパス行ってチェリーヒルまでで帰ってきたでもう一つ mid distance のそれ帰ってきた終わったらもう一回キックの強すぎてちょっと足がかかったで yeah, for those who don't know, yes, I am bilingual. Except for the people who already know me in person that watch my channel. Guess what language that is in the comments without using Google Translate? Oh my Twitch. Yes, I am fluent in said second. Technically, it's my first language. Yes, I am fluent, and you may be asking, well, if it's your first language, then why do you speak English so good too? Well, for one, my mom does know English, and for two, my father is not I gave it away. Japanese. I am Japanese. And I don't know if those who have watched my channel that are new have seen my face or have like gone on other videos to look at what I look like. I am one of the people in these pictures. Honestly, it's probably really easy to tell because I'm the one that looks Asian. But that does not look like me right now. I am a lot older than I was in that picture. That picture was actually taken March 3rd of last year, and that's just over a year after that. Oop, wrong puzzle. And you might be thinking, oh, well, a year. That's not that much. How can you change that much in a year? Well, when this photo was taken, I was 13. I am now 14. And, you know, as you people know, as being a teenager, you can change a lot in different ways, and I feel like I've gotten longer. Like, not taller, like, I've gotten longer. Like, my face looks longer. Like, I'm more round in that picture, but right now, what I currently look like, I look longer. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like if I were to, it's like my face is more thin, thus making it long. Like, I just look longer. And it's a good thing for me, because I was when, like, I used to be kind of heavy, I guess chubby, if you will. And right now, I cannot see myself as chubby. Like, I am actually very skinny. I'm not a stick. Oh my god. I'm not a stick, though. Like, I guess I have some muscle in me. Not much, though. Hence why for track I do distance and not sprinting. Oh, my leg. And I remember that one fateful day, or just moment, where I realized I'm kind of big. I don't want to be big. Because the thing was, in elementary school, I was always the most, like, one of the, if not the most active, athletic person, but I was a little big. So it was kind of funny, like, for some of my memories, someone would get shown up by me, short, because I'm not very tall, I'm like, I think 5'6". Like, some shorter, slightly chubby Asian kid show them up in just about anything they did except football, because I'm not good at football, and I really don't like football that much, because I personally think it's just flags everywhere. But that could be because, you know, where I live, my team is not good at all. They haven't been good for a very long time, and I don't think they ever will be good unless coaching changes or whatever. I don't know. I really don't care. I could care less. But my point being, like, I remember it was 4th grade, I saw myself as this kid who's pretty much good at a lot of things. I don't want to flex, but I'd like to say I'm pretty decent at a lot of the stuff that I do or try. Like, diving, I started technically this year. My coach likes to think I started this year. And I did pretty good as a freshman in high school for diving. Even in, actually, there's been other examples where my coaches have just like diving, like, my coaches really wanted me to do, like, they didn't directly tell me, but they were hinting at, oh, you should really, join a diving club to dive in your own time to get as good as you can. But I was like, I mean, I would, but I really like running, and I feel like I might be better at running than diving, personally. And even then, I feel like for me, diving is going to be one of those things that I do in high school and then I'll never do again. Because, I mean, I'm definitely good at diving. Like, I'm not insanely good, but I'm decent. From what my coach said, I'm a pretty average diver, especially above average, I guess, for a freshman. But then again, like, oops. I'm good at running. I like running a bit more. Plus, there's a lot more you can do with running, because there can always be new things that you can try. Like, diving, there's going to be no new dives that are going to be, like, invented or something. It's kind of like math. It's pretty much always, like, the finite things that you have, and there will never be any, like, new methods that will be created, and if there are, you won't want to learn them, because you'll only, like, use the methods that you used when you were growing up. But running, even though there technically won't be any, like, new ways to run, you can run in so many different places. You can run around your house, you can bike, or you can, like, go to, like, oh my god, you can run to, like, a trail or something, and then run in the woods. You can run to somewhere you want to go, like your friend's house. Or you can just run to stay in shape. Or just run. Just to run. I remember in 7th grade, I did track because I didn't want to just sit around in my room doing whatever in spring when it would be nice and warm. I could be outside having fun with my friends doing whatever. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to do track. I didn't have any clue what I was going to run, but I was like, you know what, whatever I'm going to run, I'm going to run it. At that point, I really didn't care that much about what I was going to run, but rather I just wanted to run. I wanted to stay in shape, because I was getting more self-aware about, like, what I looked like, what I looked like to others, how I could be judged by other people who would see me as a, like, if I looked more mature, they would see me as more of an adult and not just a little kid that's in middle school. But I remember there's only one specific moment where I remember two of my teammates, which I still know today in my high school. They were running the 2-mile. I remember I was sitting on the grass, and I saw them running. There's a tall guy, and then a slightly taller guy with a bandana. And I remember telling myself, because the events I ran were the 1600 and the 4x8 relay, and I remember telling myself I'm never going to be able to run that far and run 2 miles, because at that point I could barely even run 1 mile. So, well, I guess not barely, I couldn't really run a mile without getting, like, extremely tired. So I remember, I mean, oh my gosh, the 2 mile obviously is double the 1 mile. And I remember, I was like, if I can, like, barely run a 1 mile without getting very tired, how am I going to run double that? And then what happened was the very next year, the inaugural season of cross country started. Inaugural meaning the very first ever season of cross country. And I ran it. There were only, I think, boys and girls. Not only, can it stop? Not only, but there were probably around 15 of us, and other schools had a lot more. But I remember they said all the races are 2 miles. They're like, you still want to do this? I was like, you know what? I've never had to run 2 miles straight before, but you know what? I think I can do it. So I went for it. And what ended up happening was that in the beginning of the year, I wouldn't have classified myself as the best, but later I distinguished myself to be the best one. I don't know if I would say by far, but I was definitely the best one. Again, not trying to flex if anyone I know who was on my team last year is watching this, but if you are, you gotta say, I mean, I was the best runner. Even now, my form, I feel like, is pretty good. My form never breaks, which is actually really good for me. I can't remember the last time I was actually running and then my form broke for some reason. And then, yeah. Here I am now as a distance runner. For track, running 1 mile, 2 mile. For cross country, all of our races are 5Ks. 3.21 or 1.2 something, 3.1 miles ish. And if I have to, I can run probably. If I really had to, I could probably run a half marathon without stopping. Maybe stop to drink water a little bit every now and then, but probably not often. Maybe like once, twice if I really needed it. Because from what I've been told from when I used to do soccer as a little kid, I have very good stamina. I used to not as much. Right now, I actually don't that much either because I did diving over the winter, and I kind of lost the stamina a little bit. I used to swim in middle school, and I just didn't want to because I didn't really like it as much as I used to. And I came back into track thinking doing diving, although it was literally just jumping and throwing your arms around to do whatever cool dive you wanted to do, I thought that it would keep me in shape enough to where when I would start long distance for track, I would be in shape enough to be able to keep up with the best of the best. Which, funnily enough, I am right now able to keep up with the best of the best pretty well, except for today because the weather today was horrible. We almost, where I was, had a tornado last night, and there actually was a confirmed EF2 tornado, which I've never heard of in my life near where I live. Not near where I live, but probably, I think a few hours north. But I had never heard of a tornado that far north and that powerful. I was like, really? But yeah, I am definitely not in as good shape as I want to be yet. It'll probably take a couple more weeks of vigorous training to get it back. I mean, I'm definitely more in shape than a lot of people, but it's not good enough for me. I've always been told that whenever something happens to me that is good, even the records for this, I'm like, it's not good enough. I can go faster, I can be better, I can be more efficient at what I do, and I'm gonna do whatever I do the best it can possibly be done. Whether that take me a few days, a few months, a few years, I'm gonna do it. Which, pretty much what happened to me with track. I used to, in 8th grade, I was the fastest endurance runner. But, I was definitely nowhere near the best in the district and region. And over the summer, I didn't know about the cross-country team for my current high school that I go to. I just knew practice started a couple weeks before school did. But the thing was, I told myself after the season ended, for one, I said this was fun. I'm definitely gonna do this next year, 100% guaranteed, no doubts about it. But I also told myself that I was going to train in the summer harder and for longer. Same with diving. Apparently, at my school, the pool is open in the summer for diving, which is good news for me. Hello, hello. And like I just said, for us, school starts towards the end of August. The first cross-country practices started just a couple weeks before that. And hello, controller. And before that, I was definitely in shape because I had been out and about a lot in the summer, biking almost every day to my friend's house. Although he didn't live far away, I would still bike with him. We would go somewhere, take advantage of the warm weather while it lasted, you know, because where we live, there's winter pretty much 6 months of the year. Our winter pretty much goes from as soon as Halloween ends to probably April. If not, maybe even like mid to late April, because, I mean, even though yesterday, like I said, we just had a tornado a couple hours up north, the thing is, that was part of a very confusing storm system, which brought a huge wave of warmth to where we are. And yesterday evening, it was 63, I believe. Mid-60s, low mid-60s. After sunset. Right now, it is around the same time, a bit earlier, actually. It's, for one, it's gloomy. For two, it's cold. For three, it's raining and about to start snowing, I think, pretty soon here. And the real feel on the weather, I checked a couple hours ago what it was supposed to feel like right now. I think it said mid to low 20s. Fahrenheit, by the way, not centigrade. For any abroad viewers who may stumble across my channel. Which I remember, actually, one Russian guy with actual Russian content on his channel just stumbled across my channel somehow. Which I never understand. Like, how do people that I don't even know and have never heard of before in my life come across a channel and as weird as broken as this? Granted, my content is like a lot more tame now, especially with this stuff. Even my reactions are kind of tame. Like, if I get a world record, I'm like, hey, alright, this is pretty good, you know? I go faster, but, you know, it'll do. Stuff like that. But it baffles me, like, how like the YouTube algorithm works and how are people recommended my videos. Like, let's say, I think I heard that one of my friends, he was being recommended to random people, and he found random people stumbling across his channel, and it was because of, I think he had gotten a heart on a comment by a famous, not a famous, I don't know if he would consider himself as famous, but a YouTuber that is pretty well known in certain communities, I'll say. And then he didn't like it. He didn't like the attention. So he just, I think he took down all the videos from his channel. If you actually look in his channel, I don't think there's anything left in it, except for a couple things in the comment or the about section. Which is a shame, because he could have maybe built content, I guess, but I don't know what he would build. He's not really that type of person, I don't think. He's different. So am I. I mean, right now what you see might be tame to some. But, oh man, if you see me with him, said friend, I've mentioned him before in one of my videos, I referred to him as Alan. I'll refer to him as Alan now. When I'm with Alan, we can do some of the dumbest most absurd things. We can literally listen to the sound of water sloshing around in a water bottle. Just a normal water bottle. And we can start laughing at it. No joke. This happened last year in our history class. We were just messing around. My water bottle fell. It was quiet. And besides the, like, clunk sound of the plastic water bottle that it had, I heard the water. I held the water bottle up to my ear, and then I just sloshed it around, and I started laughing. I don't know why. It's not funny to any normal person out there, but for some reason, to me, it was funny. I showed it to him. I was like, hey, come here, listen to this. He had no clue what I was gonna give him. And then I just gave him that sound of the water bottle, and he just started laughing. I mean, that didn't surprise me, because we laugh about dumb garbage like that all the time. Something that there's so many things that we say or do that people would consider, I don't know about rude, but like abnormal, or just like they would think that we were probably gonna go insane when we get older. But to us, it's just funny. It's just an inside joke. We probably have so many over the past like couple of years we've known each other that, I mean, it's scary. It's a scary amount, and how much I have changed from. I'll show you guys after I get one time under 3 seconds. Because I broke the 6-second record. Today's Friday. I'm tired. I'm not bringing this 12-piece record down any further. Not today. Maybe some other day, but today's not the day. Plus, I already got the 6-piece record. I feel like that's enough for me. Stop. Even though it only took me, what, a few minutes? It's gonna take more than a few minutes to break a record that has already been taken down a lot since I started. If you go back on my channel and look, there's somehow a video that has, I think, over 100 views of just like a 16-second clip of just all the records I had at the time. It was supposed to be a stream, but then it crashed, so I just gave up and then never went back. I actually think it had my like 11 or 12 second time. My 48 was still like, I think 5 minutes with cheats, because I had done that like years and years ago, back when I first got this Wii in like 2009, 8, maybe even 7, no, I think it was 2009. But yeah, it was I mean, back then I could never see myself doing this. Just as a hobby, just because, I gotta get faster at something. What can it be? What can I get faster at? Something has really never even heard of before. This. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how I ever stumbled upon this and thought to myself, you know what, I'm gonna be good at this. I don't know why, when or why it was I ever thought that I should try this, but I just did. Because I was like, actually I can't even describe it because I don't even remember. What I do remember is that I remember towards the end of the school year last year, I just started doing this, and I was like, hey, you know what? I'm pretty good at it. How about I get world record? And at the time, I thought that the world record was 8:34, which it was posted on a website, and I beat it. Or no, the world record was 8:50 something, actually, I think. Anyways, I beat it, and I was like, oh, I have a world record, I'm never gonna do this again. That's the fastest anyone's gonna go, guaranteed 100%, no one's gonna beat it. Why even try to bring it down? Then, just a couple weeks ago, well, maybe it was more than that, I'm not sure. Anyways, I saw someone had beat it. And I was like, no. No one beats me. No one beats my time. Okay, 275. No one beats my time, so I'm gonna be faster than you. And that's how I ended up getting the 640 that I have today. I wish it would zoom out. Come on. Come on. Something's wrong with my controller today. So, back in the days of... Hello? Annoying, but it'll do. Back in the days when I looked like this, kind of big, bigger, especially, I'm gonna regret this, but there's a picture of me, 2013, I think, 14 actually, beginning of the year. I was very big as a child, in my opinion. Maybe it wasn't then. Actually, it might have been later than that. 2015? Yeah. That picture right there. I'm gonna try not to show my face, but this was the time I actually can still fit in that shirt. What was that day? Oh, jeez. Can I see it? Oh my gosh. Okay, so around January of 2015. That was more than 4 years ago. I was big. I was kind of big. Still in shape, but kind of big. And if you see what I look like now, which you can look on my channel to find my streams and basically just see what I look like. I do not look like that at all. And especially if you could hear what I sounded like. I sound nothing like what I sounded like as a child. I sound like a new man. Oh yeah, I'm just saying, I don't know how to speedrun this game. I do not know how to speedrun Super Mario Bros. The original. I just want to play it because, you know, why not? Everyone likes a good old Super Mario Bros. Who doesn't? It's a fun game. Or I mean, at least I'd like to think so. Do. Problem is, I'm gonna pick this up because I don't know how to avoid certain sections without getting hit. So, oops. So I'm gonna do what's called damage boosting. Whoa. Revolutionary technique right there. And I don't know how to do pipe jumps because, you know, again, not good at the game, just want to play it because it's fun. And I'm gonna pick this up. I don't know how to do the pipe clip right there. I know how, or I know what a good speedrun of this game, a world record level speedrun of this game looks like, but I'm not gonna, I mean, I don't know how to do it. Like the thirst flagpole glitch, bullet bill glitch, the pipe clips. Like, see? I know, obviously, a world record run wouldn't even go down the flag. It would use what is called flagpole glitch. But for one, I'm using a Wiimote, so I would never be able to learn the tricks because I would need an NES and an NES controller. And if I, let's say, the world record I think is a, wait, what the? How did I, what? Or what? Is Mario trying to give me a message? GG. That was actually kind of creepy. I did not know that, like, I don't know if, what? Okay. This is exactly why I need an actual controller and not just a Wiimote piece of garbage. We don't talk about that. That was a good entry, I guess? I'm not sure. I haven't seen a world record run of Super Mario Bros. 1 in a while. Oops. Hello? Fireballs? Whatever. Yeah, and because I, clearly don't know pipe jumps because I'm a noob, I have to use Invincibility Star. Okay. As you could have probably seen, I held left on the controller to, slow down. But, I guess that didn't happen. Once I get a game over, I'm going to, stop the stream. If, for some reason, I'm able to beat the game, so if I beat the game or die, I will stop the stream. Because I actually have homework to do, which I should have probably started a while ago. But, I'd rather stream and try to break world records and play Super Mario Bros. Because it's, obviously more fun. Even though the project I'm doing, actually a French project, you can actually look at my French project I actually made last year and uploaded onto YouTube on my channel. It's called, I think it's just called French Project, actually. And then a re-edited version where I was trying to be funny. Called Improved. Actually, I think the original French Project has almost 100 views. I don't know how. I don't know who could have watched it. Or, yeah, just what random people could have watched it to actually give it 100 views, because, I mean, it's not like there's 100 people I know that are in French class. I only know, like, 20. Because I only have 24 subscribers, so maybe it could be those random people that watch but don't subscribe, I guess? I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't think I care that much. Oh, I'm so lucky. How am I not dead? How am I not dead? Hitboxes and collision, reason stuff? Hello? Get a... Oh, okay. I'll just have him disappear as a sprite. Alright, now, 8-3, the most annoying level in the game for me, because of the Hammer Bros, because I don't know how to start on a specific frame roll to manipulate their patterns, including the patterns of the bullet bills that you just saw before you. Here, I'll just go with them. Boink. Boink. Get the mushroom. Yeah. Alright, go top. Okay. Okay. Whatever. No, I want the fireball. Whatever. If I become small, so be it. Oh, I actually made it. I think I might get fireworks. Because it's 209. I think those are the numbers that... No. I think it might be even numbers. I'm not sure. Okay. Guess I have to be big for that. Or you can't be big for that, rather. Okay. I didn't jump, or I did jump more than that, but okay. Okay, that was a good start. Why did I stop? It's not like that piranha was gonna go anywhere. Our first frame jump, success. Failed the pipe jump.